Hi, I'm Ken Leong from Drift School WA, the sideways driving experience. Picking up drifting can be really difficult, but I'm going to show you a couple of tips today just to make your journey that little bit easier. Being comfortable in your seat is one of the most important things before you go drifting. You want to make sure that your seat is close enough so that you can reach the pedals, okay? And also that if you have a reclining seat, that you can reach the steering wheel with a slight bent arm like this as well. It's no good if you're too close like this, so it makes it really hard to steer. And if you're too far back like this, then you're going to have a really hard time with control. The other thing to remember is to have a correctly adjusted handbrake, like so. All right, let's go drifting. The first thing that we're going to be learning is the drift entry. The drift entry is the most important part about drifting because you need to be able to know how to start your drift. Okay, so we're going to teach you how to do it with the handbrake today. So what we're doing first, there's a few things involved with doing a drift entry. So we're going to be going in second gear today. All right, so you better be able to drive a manual. Second gear. When you come up to the corner, you want to have your hand ready on the handbrake. First thing that you're going to be doing is a small weight shift, just to the right. That's just to move the weight of the car. And then after that, it's a combination of turning left, putting the clutch in, and handbraking at the same time. Essentially what you're trying to do first is to spin the car out so that you get a feel of being sideways. Then after that, we can think about putting in throttle. Okay, so you don't need to go that quick. Move to the right, left, all together. So that's your simple drift entry to start with. So the next thing we're going to learn is holding the drift. This is to ensure that you have better throttle control and then you can actually keep the drift going constantly as well. It's the same thing as before. You need smooth throttle control rather than stabbing at it. This will make sure that you have minimal input on the steering wheel. So if you find that you're drifting and doing circles and you're having to fight the steering a lot, then that means your throttle control can get a lot better. So what you want to aim for is to get round and not have to move it too much. The next thing that we're going to be doing is figure of eights. Figure of eights will be exactly the same thing. You still need to have smooth throttle control, but you're going to have to learn how to force the transition and flick it back the other way, and you're going to have to learn how to catch it as well, like so. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to enter. Alright, well I hope this helps. Drifting isn't easy for everyone, but if you want to be a pro, then it's just going to take a lot of practice, just like any other sport. I can't guarantee that you're going to be a drift master overnight, but with the techniques that we've shown you today, then it's going to be a lot easier for your drift experience in the long run. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm Ken Leong from Drift School WA, and if you want to learn from pro instructors in real drift cars, then head over to www.driftschoolwa.com and book online. See ya!